Hello and welcome to 50 Games in 50 Weeks. This is not actually one of my games, we're having a bit of a day off today. Instead, I'm videoing a battle report between Franco, who you've seen earlier in the series, and Ben. Hello Ben, you're new. Today they're playing Annihilation and they're playing a pitch battle, so classic Warhammer. So Franco, you're playing 1850, would you like to quickly talk us through what you've got?
Right, we've got Cotias and an Inquisitor with Rad and Cycle Grenades. And a Raven, and he's got half a Purifier squad in that Raven alongside him. He's got a bunch of Halberd guys. The other half of the squads are in this Chimera. Right? In fact, I'm not in the Chimera. If they start off, no jumping in the first turn. There's 4 Psy Cannons and a Hammer that are going to jump in this Chimera in the first turn. Then we got a Strike squad and an Interceptor squad. We got 3 Psy Dreadnoughts and a Venerable Dreadnought with the Cybo ammo. And then we got 4 units of henchmen, and for each of those henchman units we've got a Razorback as a transport, or we've got a Razorback as a transport for 3 of them. For the 4th one we've got the Chimera as a transport, and the 4th Razorback as a transport for the Strike squad. And that's pretty much the army.
Cool. Ben, do you want to talk us through what you've got there?
Right, really simply, I've got 3 units of Orcs, each with 30 in and a Noble Power Claw, Boss Brawl and Heavy Armour. I've got 15 looters in the building here. I've got a looted wagon here with boom gun and all the ammo you can possibly get. And a unit of boys here with not with a power claw. A unit war boss with a power claw and everything else you can get, and shoot a scorcher as well. And then a unit of commandos with Gazgolin, Snake Rot, 2 burners, full size 15. Kept in reserve. That's it.
For the ambush win.
Oh, yes.
Tragically for Ben, Ben seized the initiative, but Cortez gave him a big fat middle finger and made him reroll, and he didn't seize again. So Franco's going to go first, so they're going to kick the crap out of each other, and for once I'm going to no give her a toss about who wins. So on you go, chaps. Okay, it's in a turn 1, so guys, you want to quickly, Franco, what happened from your side?
Yeah, I won. Yeah, it's a good game. You know, I mean, he played well, but you know, just kind of. I mean, it's hard to beat Grey Knights, and you know, and I turned 1 table, and it's I'm thinking of something else. Okay, so the Storm Raven moved forward and shot the shit out of the looters over here, but they made lots of cover saves, so I had to pump a ridiculous amount of alloy firepower into them, and brought them down to 3 guys. The side dreads, one of them shot the looted wagon over here and stunned it and blew the main gun off, so that's sort of out of the picture in terms of a threat right now. The rest of the side dreads went for the looters and brought them down. A lot of the heavy bolters went for this mob of orcs right here, along with some Psy Cannons and things, and brought them down to about 20 or something.
Something like that, yeah. About
20 guys, and that was pretty much my turn. Yeah.
And Ben, what happened with you?
I've just tried to run forward as fast as I can. Unfortunately, that didn't really happen much. I managed to get a good 6 with the run move here, but 1s, 2s and 1s with the rest of them. I shot the looters at the Storm Raven and failed miserably.
Yeah, there was 5 1s and a 2.
5 1s and a 2.
To hit. I've got a photo which I'll include. I'll put it on at the end of this clip before the clip for the next turn. But that was drastically unlucky. So they're about to just start turn 2 now.
Seems like statistically it wasn't going to do anything to the Storm Raven, but to do nothing in such spectacular.
Should have got. If luck was on Ben's side, Ben should have gotten at least a glance on it.
Aye.
But for it to do nothing, for it to just 5 1s and a 2, that's disappointing.
Yeah. All right, and that's us going to turn 2.
Yes. Okay, it's in the turn 2. Right guys, Franco, what's happening on your side?
So in my turn, I shot this big unit of boys to pieces, and brought them down to about a dozen or so, something like that. And then I killed the last of the looters off over there, and my purifiers went into something like 40.
Yeah, there was about 40 boys there.
40, 50 boys over there. Killed most of them in the first turn, and then finished them off in the next assault phase. And that was pretty much my turn.
Oh yeah, they got a 2 for their psychotrope grenades.
And just automatic hit. But they didn't do very well in terms of the actual the wounds they put out. You know, when they didn't put their claims in flame. So I mean, although they won the combat, obviously they didn't do as well as.
Yeah, it could have been over in one round of combat.
Could have been.
And Ben.
Right, so I'll just I used Gazgo's lag to get as fast forward as I could.
Gasco didn't arrive from reserve this time.
He hasn't reserved. He hasn't turned up. But I got the lag done. I assaulted the Chimera and what was the other unit I assaulted?
Interceptors.
Killed both of them.
Yep.
And just matched the other unit as fast forward as I
They
could.
jumped back into cover.
They've jumped back, as I said,
Jumped back into
cover, and that's about it. As I say, I got assaulted. In my unit turn of assault, got wiped out over here, taking out the knob and the 6 boys which were left there, and that was it.
Cool. So it's just about to start turn 3.
Turn 3, yeah.
Okay, it was in a turn 3. Franco, what happened for your turn?
Right, I finished off that combat over there with the purifiers and went against those boys. I shot a squad to pieces over here. Brought down about 14 guys, and there was the war boss plus a small squad in here that I killed with shooting.
The dead pile over there, but this happened over here.
And yeah, that was pretty much it. All my shooting pretty much went into the big squad of boys that were there, and the war boss and his little squad that were left here. So.
Okay, cool. And Ben, what happened for your turn?
I used what was left in this squad here to assault into 2 squads there. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out so well. Did kill a couple, but one in fact was it, I think.
3.
3, not too bad. And took a couple out there, but eventually got finished off at the end of the assault. And Gazgol's unit came in with the commandos on the opposite side and wrecked that tank sat there and pinned the unit which climbed out.
Yeah, these guys up in.
That's it.
And that's what I was going into turn 4.
No.
Okay, it's in a turn 4. Franco, you want to tell us what happened on turn 4?
Basically, shot the commando unit with Gazgo to pieces as best I could and killed about 7, something like that. Forced a test on them and they failed it and ran a wee bit, which was significant because it meant that in Ben's turn he didn't get a charge on anything. He did get to shoot some guys, but it wasn't really effective. And that was pretty much the turn.
Shot the wee warrior guys behind here.
I shifted everything back like this, and then I shot the unit as best I could.
It's pretty much running the gauntlet for Gasco now. He's taken 2 wounds as well.
Taking 2 wounds, yeah.
Yeah.
And his squad's kind of in the open now.
Yeah.
You know.
Ben, so anything else to add to that?
Not at all. I'm just trying to last as long as I possibly can and score as many scoring points as I can. Just hoping that the game ends with maybe an equal kill points, but I very much doubt it'll happen. I'm just trying to do as much as I can at the moment.
Cool. So it's just going to turn 5. So we'll start rolling for the end of the game after this turn. Okay, that's the end of the game. So Franco, what happened on the final turn there?
Turn 5, I just shot pretty much my entire army at Gazco and the rest of the commandos. Apart from the Storm Raven, which I shot at the tank. And the Storm Raven has shot that tank every turn and done nothing to it the whole game. But the Dread decided to show up the Storm Raven by just turning around and shooting it once and blowing it up. And then pretty much the entire army shot at Gazco.
Yeah, it was Gazco had no chance that turn.
It was just too much shooting going at him, and that was it.
It's just...
Well then, yeah. I wouldn't actually say anything else.
So, have you got any closing comments for the game, Ben?
Yeah, don't play grenades. No, I'm only kidding. No, I would have maybe just like to take something a bit more shootier. I think I underestimated how much shooting was in the army, and I didn't expect it to be able to take out over 100 odd boys. But it successfully did.
Oh, one unit of purifiers killed over 20 in one turn.
Yeah.
No, killed almost 50.
Almost
Yeah,
50.
50.
Was as many as that?
It was like 45. There was 5 left at the end of the combat, and it was 50 at the beginning, so it was like 45.
Jeez, oh man.
Yeah.
But that's the thing though, we were saying that, see no matter what unit it was that they ran into, if it was Terminators, Assault Marines, there's just the only thing that unit I think could stand up to that charge is Hammernators maybe. It can maybe...
Even then I rolled up 2, didn't I? And the Psycho Joke grenades.
Aye,
so,
yeah.
It just doesn't matter, you know, tactical genius. I rolled tactical genius. You know what I mean? That was it. You know,
so-
like my elite playing skills made me roll 2 and just removed the unit at that point. You know?
So, yeah, any other closing comments for the game, Franco?
Nah, it was good. It was good. I think I've not played the Horde Orcs thing with this army really. I've not played anything that's sort of good. Well, I would say a good Horde Orcs army at the very least. And this was it. You know, Gazcool, Snick Rock coming in the back, bunch of looters, and like loads and loads of orcs. The only thing I'd question would be the tank, which didn't really do much the whole game. And I reckon that some more looters would have been more beneficial, and would have given me more stuff to shoot at. Once I'd demobilised the tank, or once I'd blow the gun off that tank and take care of the looters, all I had to do was just keep shooting the boys.
Yep.
We get so much weight of firepower that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that there's loads and loads of guys coming. You know, if I can get the purifiers in a charge somewhere, they'll take care of half of that, and then the army will take care of the shooting will take care of the rest of it. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, it was something which I was a bit. A boom gun's recent addition to my army, and it's something I sort of think. Well, I maybe should have it in just for the fact of having a pie plate on any weak infantry. But I think for this particular game, it was just a block of metal sat in the corner.
Yeah, it did not.
Yeah.
It didn't really do much at all.
Because it's got one big threatening weapon, you know, and once you've
and-
taken care of that, that's it. You know, what I mean, it's not even that threatening a weapon because it's a big blast and things, but you can just scar. You know, you could get 3 tons of shooting and do nothing with it. You know, and especially against a mech army, a kind of predominantly mech based army. You know, you're just you're basically throwing a missile launcher that scatters at armoured chassis. You know, every time that's no brilliant. You know, it's not a brilliant position.
So I think that's what the looters are there for, but they just went down so quickly.
Yeah, I made sure they kill the looters
Yeah.
because they were the biggest threat in turn 1 and 2. You know, everything else was coming, but it wasn't a threat yet. And that's why I just pumped everything into the looters as quickly as possible. You know.
So thanks for letting me record that scrap, guys. Many thanks for that. So that was just a little extra video we decided to throw in because the opportunity arose. So we'll see you for the next video. Cheers.